Hi, I'm Anka and I'm a horror author. Today I'm setting up my Supernote bullet journal for 2025. The first thing I did was to create a folder for 2024 and one for 2025. Then I moved all the notebooks I've been using to the 2024 folder. At the beginning of January, I will export all the notes in the 2024 folder to PDFs and move them to my desktop. After everything was in the correct folder, I started creating the 2025 notebooks. The first notebook is Captain's Log, where I write one thing that happened every day. The first thing I do is set the notebook cover as the template for the first page. I do this because I like to handwrite the notebook title and year on each cover. After that, I set the page as the cover of the notebook. I normally prep 1 month ahead. That's because I really like spending the last day of every month looking through my notes and setting up the next month. For this notebook, I'm using a built-in template called list format. I write the date on the left column, and on the right, I will write one thing that happened that day. As for the cover template, I made that one myself using Canva. You can find the template for free on my Patreon. There is a link to it in the video description. My monthly tracker is in landscape mode, but I wanted all the notebook covers to look the same. That means I need to set the cover for it in a different way. Since I want to write the title and the date, I will change the template to the cover on a blank page. This can be done in any notebook because the page will be deleted after. Once I've written the title and the date, I export the page as a PNG file. Then I deleted the page from the notebook. Now I will create my landscape monthly tracker. The first page is a monthly overview. Although everything is in my Supernote calendar and Apple Calendar, I like to see the most important events in this overview. All the templates I'm using have been created by myself using Canva. A little hack that I love is that if you use the lightest highlighter, you can erase bits of a template. For example, for my monthly goals, I'm using the Supernote built-in template called Task List. Since I don't need the day of the week or the date, I erase that using the lightest highlighter color. Then I write the title of the page at the top as well as the month. This is a simple monthly tracker that helps me stay on top of things. I also use a mood tracker and I track a couple of general health things. I use a gratitude journal where I write one thing I am grateful for every day. This really puts things into perspective because even in the worst days, there is something to be grateful for. The next thing I have is a monthly Pomodoro tracker. I track the time I spend writing so that I can get a rough idea how much it takes me to write a novel. This is especially important to me now as I am often on deadline. Although I have separate notebooks to track my reading and what I watch, I like having these monthly overviews. In the This Month section, I like to write down the memorable things that happened. During COVID, I felt as if nothing positive ever happened, but that wasn't true. Maybe someone gave me a gift or made me smile, or if I had a memorable experience, it will go in there. That's all that I have in my monthly tracker. I normally fill out the notebook at the end of the day, right before bed. Here I'm setting the cover for the monthly tracker. Instead of setting a page as a cover, I will use an image, the one I exported earlier. The next notebook is my reading tracker. I've added a personalized cover, the same as I've done with the other notebooks. I also like to track the films and TV shows I watch every month. I like having separate notebooks for films, TVs, and reading because I normally keep notes on what I watch and what I read. I also keep 2 watch lists or 2 read lists, and this is just a very organized way to find everything. This is a to-read list that mostly contains upcoming books. It's an easy way for me to track what I want to read and also what I've pre-ordered. Every time I can tick off one of these books from the list, it feels so great. If you want to see more Supernote content, please like my video and subscribe to my channel.